This is a very quick introduction to an online quality standards portfolio, just so you can see what we mean. It's not a guide on how to use it, just a very quick overview of the details. You'll have logged in online with a secure password and everything we will have sent to you. This only changes to 100% when you've achieved the whole of the standard in terms of I have assessed you as meeting everything. It's green, it's wonderful, you've given us what you need. It doesn't change as you upload information, only as I assess it to green. If this was the Organisation Health Check Plus, because that is self-assessment, this would change in its percentages as you upload your evidence maybe, or actually you assessed yourself as red, amber or green. Okay, so on the Health Check Plus, this changes as you assess yourself. In the quality standard, it's as I assess you. But here are your 4 sections: safeguarding, health and safety, well-being and governance. All 4 behave in the same way, so I'll only show you very quickly one part of it. So if you wanted to do section 1, click on section 1. This is your next top sheet of all of the information headlines that we want you to achieve. But that is the headline. The actual detail we want you to make sure that you meet. This, for instance, would be what you see in the Organisation Health Check Plus. And at this point, you would be able to click over here and say, we have the appropriate policy and procedures, they are compliant. Click on this little button over here and it will give you an opportunity to rate yourself red, amber or green, depending on how well you feel that you meet that standard. But in this case, what I want you to do is quality standards, click on it. So here's your headline, but these are the indicators. This is where the quality element comes into play. It's not enough for you to have the policy and procedure. We want to know that the content of it has quality to it and there's robustness to it. So you would want to be going through each and every single one of these parts to make sure that you have evidenced them in the policies and procedures that you upload and the evidence is in there. Every indicator has suggested evidence, and it is only suggested. The way you meet the standard is going to be up to you. You might call your document something different, but make sure you would meet each of these indicators up here. To upload your evidence, choose your file from your computer, upload it, and that evidence is there. And when you have done that for every part of each section, you can do them independently, just 1 and then complete it, 2 and complete it, it's up to you. You'd request an assessment, that would come through to me. I will then go into every single one of these areas, review every document you have and assess it against the whole standard on the next page, that whole indicator of all the detail of what's in that policy and what's in that procedure. I will then give you an assessment of red, amber or green. Green, you fully met it. Red, you really haven't met it at all or it's missing. Amber, you've got work to do. But we don't expect you to start from scratch. So here's the resources. This section is the same on the Health Check Plus as well. So click under resources. All of these documents are free and available for you to download. See, you can see there's a significant amount of documentation in there. It's all there, and as I say, free to download. Just click on resources to close it. And just to show you that again in each section, if you wanted to see what we have under health and safety, for instance, we can click on health and safety, click on resources, and again, there is a whole long list of documentation that we have available for you. So that is what the Organisation Health Check Plus and the Quality Standard does. So the big difference being, for quality standards, you have this page plus behind it the actual detail that we expect to see in every policy and procedure for every requirement, and it is assessed by myself and an external panel. Whereas you would see this not with a request assessment if you were doing the Quality Framework Plus, the Health Check Plus, because that is self-assessment. You would do this and you would RAG rate it yourself. But this is one of the big things for people, is the amount of resources that are available in here for you. I hope that run through has been useful.